Hi, I am Dr. Patty Ann Ford, and today I'm going to talk about 3 struggles in men's health that I typically see in my practice. And so I'm Dr. Patty Ann Ford. I'm a nationwide coach, dietitian, and doctor, and I treat majorly people that are struggling with their relationship to their body, relationship with their food, and their mind. And we're going to connect their mind and their body, and we're going to allow them to feel again, and we're going to repair their relationship with food to get to whatever goals they want to get to. So clinically, I have about 20 years of experience as a registered dietitian. I specialize in eating disorders. And when I typically see a male walk in my office, they typically struggle with one of 3 things or all 3 things. So the first is they struggle with what to eat and how much. So there's a conversation or there's some sort of inner dialogue in how much they're eating and what they're eating, because there's so much at play in terms of, do I do all meat? Do I do vegan? Do I do intermittent fasting? So the what of eating as a male becomes hard to navigate. And so what can dictate what the male is doing is how they're getting their food, who's preparing their food, who's paying for the food, and then what their environment is like and how they're eating. Because sometimes going against the grain of what they want to eat, that there can be a lot of obstacles. Meaning if they're like their current society, their current family structure all eats vegetarian and they want to be a meat eater or kind of do some sort of like paleo pattern, it can be really hard to navigate that they are the only one doing it. And then that can be a topic of conversation. And depending upon their typical personality or kind of how they show up, going against the grain can feel really uncomfortable, or going against the grain is what they've always known. And that can create different conversation too. So the what of eating can sometimes be really hard for a male because for multitudes of reasons just explained. The second thing that typically comes up is they want to show up as very masculine sometimes, or sometimes they want to show up as very feminine. And that can be, how do I show up? My body isn't built this way, but I want to be more masculine, or I want to be more feminine, and I want to change the way my body looks. Therefore, I have to change the way I eat. And there's a somatic message that says, I'm not good enough now. And so in order to be good enough, I have to be this. I have to be the way the society dictates that a strong male or a feminine male should be. And so therefore I need to change my body. So there's a lot of body image concerns with, I want to show up a certain way and a male needs to be this way because that's what society says. So a male can struggle with body image just as much as the female energy. It's going to show up in a much different way where it's not formally talked about and it's not as widely as accepted in social circles, but it's there. And a lot of times body image for a male can feel so shaming because it's not accepted as much as a female struggling with their image. The third navigation that I typically see with males is they don't enjoy the eating experience. It becomes either, I just need to get it done and get back to work, I haven't eaten, or the enjoyment is so shameful that they feel guilty for enjoying their food because that could be linked to body. So for a male to enjoy their food, it takes some security in their body. It takes some security in their current circumstance. And it also takes some security in their social nutrition, is how they're eating similar to the rest of their current environment. So to review, typical things that I see with men is the what and how much are they eating, their body image concerns, because they're there and there's lots of societal pressure. And then the third is, are they enjoying their foods? Those 3 factors will significantly impact your health in different ways, and they're there. If you're a male wanting to seek out services for anything health related, and you know you've been navigating food for a long time and you're really wanting to look at the underlying habits of thinking, I'm here and I am accepting patients, and I would love to have a conversation with you to see if I'm best served. Thank you so much. And if this was helpful, hit that like and subscribe button and follow along. Okay, bye.